This video is compilation of my Elden Ring inspired D&D items series. Subscribe if you want to be up to date with all of my creations. After playing Elden Ring for a few months, I decided to turn 3 of the weapons from this fantastic game into usable D&D weapons. First item in this mini project is Coil Shield, weird and fun combination of wooden shield and live snake. Personally, my favorite shield in the whole game. This magic shield provides +3 to armor class. This magic item has one magic ability called Snake Bite. As an action, user can wake up petrified serpents resting on the shield. The awakened snake can be used to attack during player's turn. Each serpent attack is counted as melee attack. On hit, target suffers 1d8 piercing damage and additionally must succeed on DC 14 Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage. When the snake is awake, the shield loses all defensive properties. If serpent is damaged or cut off while awakened, his body shatters into dust and slowly regenerates. Regeneration process takes 7 full days. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Marais wooden shield. This magic shield provides +4 to armor class. This shield has one magic ability called Living Thorns. Marais wooden shield is covered with thick layer of magical thorns. Any creature that does not use heavy armor, shield, or any type of natural hard plating must perform DC 11 dexterity saving throw. Each time, said creature perform melee attack against shield user. On failed save, creature's body is torn by magical thorns of the shield and suffers 1d4 slashing damage. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is One Night Shield. This magic shield provides +5 to armor class. This shield has two magic abilities. First is called Flame Speed. Twice a day, user can activate One Night Shield and use its magic to cast Fireball spell. After each cast, the shield needs at least 12 seconds of cooling. During this period, Flame Speed ability cannot be used. Second ability is called Blood Offering. The player can offer their hit points to receive another Fireball cast. While the offering is performed, character must insert one of their hands inside the shield mouth. The user received 2d8 fire damage, but received one additional cast. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Rotten Crystal Sword. This magic short sword deals 1d8 slashing damage and provides +3 to attack and damage. Additionally, this sword has finesse and light properties. This magic weapon has two magic effects. First is called Ritual of Rot. To attune this weapon, creature must perform Ritual of Rot. The creature must cut itself with a blade and get infected with rot. This ritual permanently lowers the maximum hit points of the creature by 20 and constitution by 2. Second ability is Rot. Each time user hit with this sword, the target is inflicted by rot. On top of receiving damage, the target loses 1d8 of maximum hit points. If maximum hit points is reduced to 0, target dies. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Marais Executioner's Sword. This magic longsword deals 1d10 slashing damage and provides +1 to attack and damage. This magic weapon has one special property called Telekinetic Blade. A tuned creature does not need to use hands to use this weapon. It can be moved only by the power of the thought. This weapon has range of 15 feet. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Ruin's Greatsword. This magic greatsword deals 2d8 bludgeoning damage and provides +1 to armor class. Additionally, this sword has heavy and two-handed properties. This magic weapon has one special property called Ancient Shockwave. Once a day, wielder of this sword can activate ancient magic shield inside. Golden blinding light surrounds the user and detonates. Each creature in 20 feet radius must make DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Target takes 86 force damage on failed save and half as much on successful one. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Grafted Dragon. This item has 3 magic properties. First is called Grafting. This mass of the dragon bones and muscles grafted in the shape of dragon head and wings is worthless until grafted on living body, usually as replacement of missing hand. Second ability is Dragon Breath. The dragon's head exhales a blast of 30 feet cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Target takes 6d8 damage on failed save or half as much damage on successful one. Damage type is dependent on the type of dragon used to create this item. And lastly, we have Draconic Blood. While grafted, maximum hit points increase by 20. Additionally, the user is able to communicate with any type of intelligent reptile. Next magic item inspired by Elden Ring is Ringed Finger. This magic club deals 1d8 bludgeoning damage and provides +2 to attack and damage. Additionally, this club has light properties. This magic weapon has two special abilities. First is called Giant Growth. User can spend a bonus action to triple the size of this dried giant finger. Weapon grows to the size of great club and acquires heavy and two-handed properties. Additionally, ring finger have additional reach of 5 feet. When enlarged, the finger deals 1d12 bludgeoning damage. This ability can only be used twice a day, at least for 1 minute. Second ability is called Cursed Rings. There are 5 rings on the finger. When the weapon is on the original small size, rings can be pulled off. 1 minute after taking the ring off the finger, the rings explode. Explosion deals 6d8 force damage to anything within 50 feet radius. If 2 of 5 rings are taken off, Giant Growth can be only used once a day. If all the rings are pulled off, Giant Growth can no longer be used. The penultimate magic item inspired by Elden Ring in this mini-series is Bolt of Gransax. This magic spear deals 2d6 piercing damage and provides +3 attack and damage. Additionally, this spear has versatile and rich properties. This magic weapon has one ability called Ancient Lightning Spear. The character can use Bolt of Gransax to conjure a great red ball of lightning. Lightning appears in user hand and can be used both in range and melee attacks. On hit, deals 4d6 lightning damage. Creature hit must perform DC 12 Constitution saving throw. On failed save, creature becomes paralyzed. When thrown, Lightning Spear has range of 200 feet. The number of charges of this ability is equal to half of the character level divided by 2, rounded up. The last magic item inspired by Elden Ring in this mini-series is Jar Canon. This magic item has one magic ability called Cannon Blast. User can load 1 pound cannonball and make a range attack to shoot in 250 feet range. Any target in range of explosion must perform DC 14 dexterity saving throw. On success, target receives half of the damage if applied. Type of metal used to create a ball determine what kind of effect the explosion will cause. Iron, 2d10 fire damage in 10 feet radius. Copper, 3d6 poison damage in 50 feet radius. Gold, creature must perform DC 16 Constitution saving throw. On fail, creature become paralyzed. Silver, 2d8 force damage, 3d8 damage against any undead, 4d8 against any type of immaterial creature, like ghost or alex. Loading cannon takes 1 full round of combat.